Welcome back to another beautiful regrowth episode. As you can see, I was just finishing up another section of copying over from the builders and all that kind of stuff. So very nice, very nice. We're slowly getting there. I'm going to work a little bit harder on all of that going forward though, so keep that in your minds. Anyways, I wanted to show you guys what I did with the inscribers. Now, there is other ways of doing this, but this is the way that I decided to do it, okay? So basically, in all of these imports, I have each electron tube. So basically, what's going to happen is I'm going to say, oh, I need an electron tube. So that electron tube will get crafted, and then it'll automatically end up in the proper inscriber to get printed whatever. Okay, as you can see here. And then same thing with silicone. It's all automatically getting inputted. All right. I switched this up to a dense cable as well and some smart cables so that you can see some of the different features and whatnot of this system. Okay. Now, from there, I decided to just use simple old pipes from mechanism there. And I said, okay, so if there's silicone, printed silicone is going to come out, and it's going to go into the bottom of one of these three presses. And you can see that it's smart loading, right? So it can only keep one, so it's only sending one. Perfect, right? So as we use one up, another one will get sent, and this will process, and it'll just keep on going as long as there's silicone. Okay, so then if we want an engineered circuit, for example, this guy is going to automatically keep this full of one, no matter what. Same with this for the calculation, and this for the logic, all right? So now all that we need to do is I have an ME interface set up on the sides of each of these, where basically all we're doing is we're inputting in the chipset. All right, so for example, if I need some logic processors and say I want two, it's going to send two golden chipsets to that system right here. You should see it craft one, boom, the next one comes. And now this is the longest time because this has to come all the way down. So I may still upgrade this pipe, but bingo bango, and the silicone should be there any second. Silicone? There it is. And that one gets crafted too. So like I said, this one's kind of slow because it's super far away. I did debate putting it just on the back side here and, you know, maybe reducing the length of tube, but I might just upgrade the tube so things go a little bit faster. But yeah, so that's it. And then once it's done, of course, we have an input on each side, and that brings it back except for this one. I do not have an input on that one. So we have an input on most sides, or an import, sorry. Okay, and two, I think, is what I need. Okay, boom. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, now we should have gotten that inputted in, and the next one's ready to go. So that's the way I decided to do this. There's a couple different ways for sure that you could do this. There might even be easier ways to do this. But for me, this worked pretty good. And I kind of hit it all with cable, with covers and whatnot. And, you know, you have to split these pipes with covers, which is kind of annoying, not going to lie. But overall, I think it worked quite well. As you can see, a few changes have taken place. The tree farm is gone. I've removed it all. All of our steam engines gone. No more loud, annoying noises. Isn't it nice and peaceful? Let's just pause for a moment and listen. There's no steam engines going. I am so thankful for this. It's not even funny. I did also make another energy cell too. So just a lot of little things that I've kind of done that are making a huge difference. So we got rid of all of our steam boilers completely. And why did we do that? Well, we still have steam. I figured I'd keep the steam around. You never know. We might need it for something. But these generators... Oh, dear Lord pumpkins. Why do you have seeds? Why is this spitting out seeds all of a sudden? Space and inventory. Inventory empty. Oh, dear Lord. Okay. There's still a few bugs with these Buildcraft pipes, I must say. And why am I even using them? I don't know. I really don't know. Why am I? Why? Okay. Let's upgrade these. I only have advanced. That's okay. We could do that. Advanced. There and there. Good. Let's do like so. And like so. Okay. Good. That'll keep it stocked up completely. And that should keep this stocked up as well with pumpkins. And 10 times faster than before. Again, why did I even bother? I'm not sure. I'm done with Buildcraft stuff. Let's put it that way. I am pretty much fed up at this point in time. So, you know, it's one of those things. Otherwise, nice segue, right? We are in a pretty good position. Other than I need to get some more of my stuff put together. Sadly, Mechanism still has some silly noises and whatnot, which is a little bit annoying, but look at how much nicer and cleaner this is. I absolutely love it. Next step is to get all of our inventories and such placed appropriately. I want to get the storage bus, and I think for that we need an ME interface. Boom. So then the storage bus, like so. Okay, we're going to need some pistons. So we'll go one of you. Boom. And then one of you. Good. Okay, so that should be there. And that should be there. ME storage bus. Excellent. So this is one of the next items that we need to auto-craft. Because any of these barrels, if we want access to all that inventory, we're going to need to put a storage bus on it. Alright, so I'm going to make 2 of these. Just because I can. Because auto-crafting is fun, right? And we need a dolly. Are my dollies in here? No, they're all the way back over here. Of course they are. Of course they are. I wanted to point out one thing. I didn't notice it before, but my Thomic stone extruder up here that I made a while ago, in the update, it disappeared. I'm not sure why it disappeared, but it disappeared, so I had to cheat that in and get it back because I didn't want to go through all that trouble. Okay, dolly, good. Let's just sleep. You'll see it right there, given 1. But yeah, so that's what happened there. So I thought I'd make that reference for you guys. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. That is my true hope. Okay, so let's say ender pearls. Yeah, we'll go with ender pearls for right now. And I kind of want to put it up, though. Do we have any stone bricks? We do. Okay, good. Let's see. If I were to... You know what? I don't have anything planned for this side. Maybe we'll plan to connect this on this side. So we have 5 ME controllers. That's probably going to be enough, actually, for what we're talking about. So let's go right here. Okay, we'll set it down. And the ME storage bus is going to go on it. Now, what an ME storage bus does is it basically reads everything that's in that inventory as part of the ME system. Okay, so now all we need is some smart cable, and we just connect it like so. So now the essence of Ender will be listed in here, but it doesn't take up any of our drives. Okay. So now, by theory, we could set up the autocraft recipe for ender pearls, like so, and put it in our system. So if I want a stack of ender pearls, boom, it'll auto craft them just like so. And I can put them into my inventory. Beautiful. So we're going to have to set up one of these storage buses on every single one of those barrels. And basically every crop that's around here is going to have one. So one of the issues is the amount of channels that come with this thing. So we could go to a dense cable, which is 32 channels. But that's also quite expensive. But I think that's probably what we're going to have to do. We're at 6 of 8 there, 4 of 8 there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what we'll have to do. So I think for the most part, we just need to get a lot of dense cable and all that kind of stuff. I think for now, though, what I want to do is I want to start contemplating and figuring out my rail system. So, for example, the guys that are auto, harvesting up there, they're working on redstone or whatever they're working on right now. I think it's redstone. It's probably overflowing because that's the way this stuff seems to work. Or no, I removed them. Okay. But as you can see, our barrel of redstone is completely full. As is, we have a ton of Certus. We have all these resources up here, but we don't have it where it's most important. And this is all going to disappear as well. Oh boy, that was a mistake. Again, more issues with Buildcraft. Anyways, so we have, like I said, all this stuff. Look, we have so much that I need to just craft it just to get rid of it out of my inventory. Okay? So we have all these resources and we're not utilizing them properly. So I'm going to figure out a little bit with the trains. I want to do everything by rail car. And I'll be back with you in a jiffy. Alright, so I've been playing around a little bit with the rail cars and stuff. Let there be a lesson learned here. Make sure you count correctly before you start building the entire structure. See all these red blocks? Those are deleting all of those items. Yep, rip my items. Oh well, what can you do, hey? I think we're actually out of power now. And it uses a ton of power, too, when you do that. So, word of the wise, count correctly. Unlike me, who didn't. Alright? So, anyways, let's jump across. That's kind of nice. Look at this, though. It's coming along. Oh, baby, I want to get this done here right away. Anyways, I've been working a little bit on the train system here, and I wanted to bring you guys back in. Probably should have brought you in a while ago, to be honest. But I still have a bit of a cough. But I am feeling better, I swear. So, what we've done is I've positioned barrels up top at all the farms. So, basically, once we have them auto-harvesting from golems and whatnot, they will fill up those barrels first and foremost. And then they will fill up the item loader with the buffer chest, okay? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide this all out. I don't have any booster tracks. Really? Alright. So I'm going to divide these out into 4 sections. Each corner is going to be a section of rail. So, for example, in this section, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different harvests, okay? So basically what's going to happen is the train will come, or the cart. I don't know if I'll need 2 or 1 will be enough. I don't know. We'll have to do some testing on that. But it'll start over there. It'll fill up if there's any items in this, right? Which there will be all the time. There will be items in these pretty much 100% of the time. So it'll fill these up, and then the cart will go along, stop here, fill up from these, etc., etc. I think I'm going to need a train. Just saying. And then go to here, fill up, and all the way around, right? And then what's going to happen is each section, so this one here will turn somewhere and head towards our storage in the middle. Okay? And then it'll go back. So it's just going to make a nice little loop, basically, and keep us replenished. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have the all of the barrels that are going to be our storage. So these are going to be additional storage, basically. And then we're going to have all the barrels that'll be storage right here, all connected up with pipes to fill them up from our train destination. Okay? So it's a little complex. It's going to be a lot of fun to work it all around, but I wanted to bring you guys back in to at least show you what I've been up to and what I've been derping on. I tell you, that was a pretty big derp. Not going to lie. That's a lot of blocks that I don't have. So that's fine. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. So anyways, that is going to be it. No, just kidding. That's not it. I'll get this all done, and I'll be back with you guys in but a jiffy. Oh, bask in the glory that is the entire lower section. 95% done. Look at it. We're completely surrounded now. How awesome is that? Yes, I've been kind of doing all that off camera here in the episode, and I've been spending a long time in this world. And like my wife was going like, "What the hell are you doing down there?" type thing. But anyways, we have the whole base done. No, just kidding. There's still a lot more to build, obviously. But we have the lowest section pretty much done. So now what we can do is we can take all of our crops and go around and start planting them. And we can work on the rail system as well. Now, the rail system, though, that is a great question. So what I'm thinking we need is we need a minecart with a chest. Mine chest. Chest. Minecart with a chest. Why is it not in here? Minecart with a chest. Okay. Well, I'm sure we can make it, right? So, minecart, just like so. It's still the iron, just like we know. So, let's get some of that going. I keep running over there to get all of my materials, even though I know that they're all in the middle now at our AE network. But, you know, one of those things. One of those things. 1, 2, boom. And let's see about a chest. Craft me up 2 of those, please. Thank you very much. 1, 2. Okay, so those becomes a chest cart. Okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure we can set this guy up over here. No, over. Let me get a few more tracks, too. I think we need more tracks. There we go. Yeah, just a few. We'll get a few boosters as well going. And we actually needed some levers. So, there we go. Some levers. Good. So, over here, we are going to have... Oh, by the way, mechanism unlocked for me again. No clue how. I don't know what I did. I must have made something. But I have to throw away all those except for this one, which we get 4 more biogenerators. That's not OP at all, right? All right, so that'll be like this, and then this will come out, and I'm assuming it'll kind of turn and go down like so. Okay, towards the AE network. So, if we then place one minecart like that, and the other one like that, we can link them like so. So now, where one moves, the other moves. And then we can kind of just push them along here. Very good, very good. And it should go and then stop. What? Ow. Wait. Holding mode. That's what I needed. I needed holding mode. Okay. Holding mode. Alright. Apparently we're going to need more boosters as well, which is fine. So let's see. I'm pushing this along, pushing it. This isn't how we're going to run the train, by the way, just saying. This is just for testing. So it should inch its way up here. And there was nothing to push it forward. Okay. So let's see about... There's nothing loaded in there. Okay. I need to fix the track here just a little bit. We need to get a few more boosters going. And that should help quite a bit. So let's get that. And there we go. Good. Okay. Let's just do this. Okay, so one booster is definitely not enough. Confirmed. Okay, good. So I'm learning things. We definitely need a few boosters. We need about 3 or so between each one of these stations. So that'll be very important to remember. So let me do a few more configurations, and then we can test a few things. Alright, let's try this test again. Okay, let's give it a try. And we're just going to do like this. We're going to link those two up together. Very nice, very nice. And let's just get a button or two. And bam. Is it there? Yeah. Okay, that's not enough boost, apparently. That's fine. Okay, good. We'll do this. We'll get our carts again. Like so. And you know what? Just because we can, let's swap out another one. Okay. Go! Oh my lord, that loses so much momentum. Look at that, just dies. Holy crikey. Alright, we're going to need apparently more booster rails. Wow, I did not anticipate needing this many. I'm a little shocked. I'm not going to lie. So, let's see what all we can do to fix this. I mean, we could put a train on it and everything, but I really don't want to deal with that. Oh, it doesn't quite make it? Really? Wow, these things just have such a high coefficient of friction. Anyways, so, I mean, there's a few tweaks, obviously, that I need to do. But the system is basically going to work like this, where it's going to just keep on going. Like so. Good. So that works. That one will not. Okay. So we're making progress, right? There's little tiny hiccups and whatnot that we need to figure out as we go. But once it reaches these stations and stuff, even if they stop, and that's the other thing that we have to test, is once they stop, will they still function? But it seems like we're okay for the most part. So yeah, so the train station, for example, this one, aha, full of quartz. So it stopped at the quartz. Now here is a great test of what's going to happen once it launches. Oh, quiet, animals. You're so loud. This isn't an animal. Okay. Okay, good. Now... yeah, that's fine. Okay. So, this should be loading up. I don't know if we need to wait. There we go. It moved on. Okay, so it emptied out this buffer, and then it moved on. And we kind of ran out of gas. Okay, good to know. I will tweak that as well. A little bit of a booster here, maybe. Because I have a decent amount here. Okay. So then this guy's doing the same thing. It should be emptying all of the redstone as well. Okay, good. I think we're going to need another booster there. Another boosty boost. And there as well. And I might even just put another one right here, just to give it a little extra jolt. So, as it's going, that's good. It emptied out that buffer as well, because it's still going to send down the items, right? But that's perfect that it empties out the buffer before we get even more in. That is exactly what I wanted to see. So now what happens when this fills up is my next question. It should start filling up the back chest. And it is. Okay, good. Very nice. So, basically, and then it should move on. Just like so. Awesome. Okay. The system is working great. It is working fantastically. Now, like I said, there's a few more tweaks that need to happen, like more power and boosters and whatnot. But overall, I think that this is a pretty darn good success. I hope you guys agree with that because, yeah, I think it is. Anyways, I'm going to push this the rest of the way. We'll see how much loot we ended up with, and then we can move on from there. Oh, yeah, filling up the lapis now. Good stuff. Yeah, so we should basically have 2 minecarts full. So I'm thinking we need to go to a 3 minecart system. This is just my personal belief. A 3 minecart system might do the job for us. And that should help. So let me get everything together and we'll see if we can't configure that. Alright, so it's not perfect by any means, but as you can see, it is making the rounds all the way around the track. I completed the track completely, so we'll just follow it around here the one time while I say thank you so much for watching this episode, all that kind of stuff. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, tell your friends too. Like if you got buddies or whatever that also enjoy this type of stuff, feel free to let them know about my channel and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, as you can see, we are moving, we are motoring. I put a couple of these little control that I had around, lying around, so I figured, you know what, might as well throw them in there as little boosters in between if need be. But it's working. It's going all the way around. And by theory, our item unloader is completely full of Certus quartz. So we are at the point where we just need to get all the loot out of the unloader now and into the appropriate barrels. So that'll be next episode, getting the loot into the right barrels and all that kind of stuff. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and have a fantastic day.